Hello, hello, people. Good morning. As you know, this is, well, maybe you don't know, it's Sing the Word. And that is the name of this sometimes Monday through Friday morning podcast. And today, I'd like to talk about Psalm 103. Sometimes I ask my 5 favorite fans, would you please give me a scripture to sing about? And today's scripture was recommended by my favorite fan and sister, Marilyn Spencer. And today we have Psalm 103. Your youth is renewed. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget none of his benefits, who pardons all your iniquities, who heals all your diseases, who redeems your life from the pit, who crowns you with loving kindness and compassion, who satisfies your years with good things so that your youth is renewed like the eagle. With good things so that your youth is renewed like the eagle. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget none of his benefits, who pardons all your iniquities and heals all your diseases, who redeems your life from the pit, who crowns you with loving kindness and compassion, who satisfies your years with good things so that your youth is renewed like the eagle. With good things so that your youth is renewed like the eagle. With good things so that your youth is renewed like the eagle. With good things so that your youth is renewed like the eagle. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget none of his benefits. Another one in the books. This is TJ McCormick. Sing the Word. And this morning, Psalm 103. Look at this scripture. People, I'm telling you, the more you read this amazing book, the more you see such light, such joy, such life affirmation. I mean, this is good stuff. Whoa, look at that. My ukulele is shining at you. See, there's more life coming even out of this little box here. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget none of his benefits. I was just thinking, see, when you get old like me, you start thinking, when you retire, what do you get? What are the little bennies, as we like to say? And when you read your contract with God, aka the Bible, you will see that you have responsibilities, you have chores, you have things that you have to do. And in response to those things that you have to do, God blesses you. And when you read this scripture, you're going to be like, really? This is part of the package? Yes, it's part of the package. You get all these things. Following God. A lot of people think, man, I have to give up all this stuff. I can't drink this stuff, and I can't smoke this stuff. And you're not going to want to, because there's too much good. Too much good. And for those of us who are mild Christians, who are just, checking out Sundays and stuff like that, we are not getting the full benefits package. And the reason why, because you haven't read it. You need to read what you're getting, because you're getting a lot. Bless the Lord, O my soul, forget none of his benefits. Well, how can you forget him if you don't know them? So let's see a couple of these benefits right now. Pardon all your iniquities. He pardons all. And what does all mean? Well, in the Hebrew, all means all. Sorry, that's a very old joke that pastors have used over the decades. And I had to bring it out again. All means all. Who heals all your diseases. Now, I know, wait a second. Good Christian people die of diseases every day. They die, some of them of lead poisoning. They get shot. They get tortured. They get murdered. They get martyred. So while you're while you're alive and God is healing your diseases, be thankful. That is one of the package deals that you get. Your diseases will be healed. I don't know if all means all your diseases or all the diseases that God will heal from you. That's a tough one, but you know what? Just claim it and say, hey, God, you're going to heal all my diseases. If he lets you die of some sickness, look, talk to him in heaven. He'll explain. I'm sure there's a reason. But for now, here's a verse. Claim it. You get all your diseases healed. Who redeems your life from the pit. And some of us have been in the pit before. I know I have, and my pit tends to be very mild compared to many other pits. But I've been through some rough times. Not horrible, unfortunately, not debilitating. Here I am. Still crazy after all these years. He crowns you with loving kindness and compassion. So I wanted to put those two together because loving kindness and compassion are in crisis rationing supply right now. Today, I cannot count more than like one compassion, loving kindness story for every 4 million people hating each other, hurting each other stories. And yeah, there's a lot of hate and people want to hurt each other. Yesterday in Las Vegas, I try not to make these time sensitive, but yesterday in Las Vegas, there was a horrible act. Some guy with a kitchen knife just wanted to, I don't want to talk about it. He brought such chaos and pain on the strip. But you know what? God is going to use that. Like he always does. He's going to redeem that. He's going to pull those families, those friends out of their pit, which they're in right now. And that pit is pretty deep. And he's going to crown them with loving kindness and compassion. All right, here comes the good stuff. Oh, sorry. That was not good at all. Who satisfies your years with good things so that your youth is renewed like the eagle. Let's unpack this. God satisfies our years with good things. Now, notice okay, not a needle pulling thread. That's a very pivotal word there. Who satisfies your years with good things. Okay? So that is there for a very, very important reason. with good things so that your youth is renewed like the eagle. Your youth is renewed because of the good things. Now, let me explain. Okay, good things doesn't mean, great big houses and great big cars. Maybe back then it would have been more like a chariot or like some sort of a wagon device pulled by horses. Now our horses are mechanical piston gas sucking engines. So that's, I don't know, why did I start talking about forget it. You're dealing with somebody who's not quite there. It's a little sideways sometimes with good things. So what are the good things? Oh, I know, because I didn't want you to think that you're going to get a bunch of crud and you're not going to win Publishers Clearinghouse or anything like that. You're going to get good things. And the things that are good will support your youth and the renewal of your youth. So, pray when God is near, or when you think that God isn't near. Ask Him for good things. So, don't worry about asking for your youth is renewed. You don't necessarily want that. You just want the good things, okay? So let's go back and let's read the things. Benefits, pardons, healing, redeem, gives us a crown, gives us the crown of loving kindness and compassion. So if you're like an unforgiving worrywart, which many of us have been in our past, just remember, those are the reasons why you have all those silly, frown lines and you're around your eyes you got bags. Well, so I got bags. they're not horrible yet. I don't do anything. I don't put any creams on my face. I don't do any of that stuff because I just never did. Now I know why. I'm the only youth serum, the only beauty serum that really works are God's good things. When you stop worrying about what you're going to eat, what you're going to wear, where you're going to live, when you stop worrying about people stealing your stuff, people hurting you, and when you realize that you have good things, that is what renews our youth like the eagle. That's why. So stop worrying and start asking the Lord for your benefits. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget none of His benefits, who pardons all your iniquities and heals all your diseases, who redeems your life from the pit, who crowns you with loving kindness and compassion, who satisfies your years with good things so that your youth is renewed like the eagle. With good things so that your youth is renewed like the eagle. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget none of His benefits. Oh, children. Let the word of Christ, let the benefits of God dwell in you richly, and then you'll be renewed. Your youth will be renewed. Let this be your anti-aging regimen, shall we say. Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly, in all wisdom, teaching, admonishing one another with psalms, hymns, spiritual songs, Sing with grace in your hearts to the Lord. And today's Friday. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you Monday.